Hey everyone, welcome to Steven Universe, the show where we talk about the universe of Steven Universe. I'm your host, Victor Frost. We're playing a bit of catch up here, so we're going to jump straight to the analysis. If you haven't yet seen the episode, same old world, now's your chance to pause this video, go watch that one, then come back. Don't worry, we'll wait. This is your spoiler alert. New episode, new lore. Let's see what we learned. I have been waiting for an episode like this for a while. An episode with world building that actually leaves us with more answers than questions. Let's begin. So, to start with, we've got a few more places to add to the proverbial map. Surf City, Sea City, Aquatown, Bayberg. I'm sensing a theme, especially when you remember Ocean Town, which, of course you remember it. Never forget. We finally get to see that famous Empire City that Greg was supposed to go on his tour to, and it is chock full of familiar landmarks. The Eiffel Tower, Times Square, Taipei Tower, the Empire State Building. If you recognize other landmarks, let us and your fellow Stevens know in the comments. Ian Jones-Cordy said on Twitter that Empire City was an amalgam of New York, Las Vegas, and Paris, but however you feel about Word of God, that much is pretty apparent. What isn't, though, is which city Eiffel Tower came from. It is at this point in the program I will note that we will not be making any New Jersey jokes on this show, because it will be too easy and cheap, and the fine residents of the Garden State don't deserve that. I mean, they already live in Jersey, for Christ's sake. We also got some major character development for Lapis, and learned the origins of the animosity she's been carrying for the crystal gems since season 1. It seems like she wasn't part of the homeworld fighting force, and was there for completely different reasons. Caught in the middle of the battle, she was mistaken as an enemy combatant and poofed, only to be embedded in a mirror and to be interrogated. Lapis spent thousands of years cracked, trapped, unable to move or fully express herself, all because she was mistaken for a crystal gem. Once you know that, it's easy to understand her issue with the gems, and it certainly puts one of her earliest remarks in context.
Oh, don't you know anything, Steven? Your friends, they don't really care about other gems. All they care about is the Earth. But I never believed in this place.
But now she's in a pickle. After all this time, Homeworld is barely recognizable, and it's certainly not home. And Earth? Well, with no home to go to, it's now a prison all its own. But Steven helps Lapis see that it doesn't have to be. We'll get more into that when we talk about barnmates, but suffice to say, Steven has a habit of showing people new perspectives and getting them to see the silver linings on pretty cloudy situations. Personally, I think that's Steven's best power. And that's what we learned from this episode of Steven Universe. We've still got one more episode of Catch Up left to go, so join us next time when we talk about barnmates and hit the diamond. I'm Victor Frost, and I'll see you next time on Steven Universe.